Hi everybody, I am CT Crypto, and today I want to be discussing Ledger users being exposed to a hack, Elon Musk and Michael Saylor tweeting about Bitcoin, addresses holding $1 million of BTC shoots up, what to look for in 2021 buying altcoins and DeFi, and missing out on gains, a small money making perspective which I want to take a look at. So our first piece of news is the exposure of the Ledger users' information. Now, although the addresses and actual information relating to the crypto wallets are still secure, personal information of those who purchased Ledger products before July has been exposed. This information includes over 1 million names, phone numbers, emails, and 250,000 physical addresses. This information had been taken back in July, and users on a hacking platform had been selling information for up to 5 Bitcoin. However, a user released this information for free, bringing widespread attention to the data release. So this information had been out there since July, essentially. I'd just like to say that if you have been threatened or contacted by anyone posing to be from Ledger and they're using their physical address to pressure you, remember these people are on the internet, and good luck to them getting on a plane and come breaking into your house or something like that, especially during COVID right now. So there's heaps of information here. Head on over to r/cryptocurrency on Reddit. Plenty of information going on there. So moving on to our next story is Elon Musk tweeting about Bitcoin. So Puppy Elon is back at it again, causing additional hype within the crypto community, tweeting this right here. He's tweeted, "Bitcoin is my safe word." Now, this in itself is not entirely the reason why everyone was freaking out. It's because of the response by Musk from a tweet from crypto bull and well-known Bitcoin investor Michael Saylor. So Michael Saylor has essentially offered to assist Elon in converting the balance sheet of Tesla into Bitcoin. As you can see here, if you want to do your shareholders a $100 billion favour, convert the Tesla balance sheet from USD to BTC. Other firms on the S&P 500 will follow your lead, and in time would grow to become a $1 trillion favour. Now Musk tweeted back at that and said, "Is this even possible?" And Saylor said, "Give me a call, mate, and I will help you out." I can't see why a company at the forefront of innovation would not like to at least convert a small portion of their treasury across. Tesla's at the forefront of innovation, and if they were to do this, it's just going to be a domino effect of more and more large cap producers holding buckets of worthless USD, converting it into Bitcoin. Musk also replied to this one here, "I predict a crash. I also predict it will reach 50k in the next 5 years, and he says, sounds about right." So he's long-term bullish on this, but knows the volatility aspect of the crypto asset is quite a pain in the ass for some people at the moment, some might say. So there we go. Someone has also tweeted this right here, Elon Musk rushing home to buy Bitcoin. So the hype is real, guys. Everyone is very hyped about Elon tweeting about Bitcoin. He has in the past, and it appears to be that generating a bit of demand in the space. Hopefully we can see some confirmation of him buying Bitcoin soon. I have a feeling he's already got some in his wallets stored away personally, and he's just waiting for the right time to make that publicly known. Moving on to our next story. So Bitcoin addresses holding $1 million of Bitcoin shoots up. This is just more news of additional bullishness, really. Large sums of money are being held by the wealthy and placed into Bitcoin. We're getting more and more smart money as addresses holding greater than 1 million USD worth of Bitcoin shoots to all-time highs. My question is, what is the limit of Bitcoin's dominance? I believe we're in a bull run that will end up around the $100,000 mark, maybe the $120,000 mark, after climbing much higher than where we are now. Essentially, that would be a 3 to 4x of what we're seeing right now, I still believe is in the works. All indicators are bullish long term, so don't hesitate to buy and try and buy the dips as you may miss out. However, this is not financial advice, ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder that this is just us having a chat, no advice whatsoever. Take into your consideration your personal situation before buying any asset or going ahead with anything there. So, what I want to talk about next is what to look out for this coming altcoin season. So, Alex Saunders from the Nuggets News podcast did a little bit of a grab with Altcoin Daily, another really good channel. Suggest you go over there and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm assuming if you're on my channel with the 3 subscribers that I have that you've already seen the likes of Altcoin Daily and Nuggets News. But anyway, as discussed in my last video, alt season is just around the corner, and as money swings from the investment in Bitcoin, it should flow over into altcoins. This is because as more people enter the crypto market, they discover the use cases for other coins out there. This is going to be a discovery phase, and in this phase we'll start to see small cap coins get massive pumps as $1 million invested in Bitcoin may be a raindrop in the ocean, but to an altcoin, it could have a far greater impact. Alex Saunders from Nuggets News discusses what to look out for in altcoins in this video here. He says to be on the lookout for gaming and DeFi coins that have a great upside potential based on their value proposition. So a lot of information there that you'll need to research before making your decisions in which altcoins to invest in. So for more of an in-depth look at some of these, be sure to check out the premium subscription to Nuggets News. He has a lot of analysis there and pretty much just does all that work for you. So we'll jump over to the US stimulus. US stimulus just got approved for $600 in the USA. Trump is trying to push that to be $2,000. However, it was blocked in the Senate by Mitch McConnell. So they've released the proposal and it's been approved for a $600 stimulus. So more money flowing into the US system right now, creating a lot of liquidity. That's going to cause, when there is demand for that liquidity, a massive hype of inflation. I can't see how the world is going to keep running along without a bucket ton of inflation hitting us very soon. We're seeing a whole lot of asset prices across the world just inflating very quickly. We also hit our highest weekly close ever just last week, about to hit it again, of course, over here on the crypto exchange. So if we look at the 1 weekly, we have 2 days, 21 hours until that close. I believe we're going to close a lot higher than where we did last week, and we'll hit another all-time weekly close. So finally, just to finish off the video for today, I wanted to chat about a money-making perspective and missing out on gains and things that you should just maybe think about and take a step back from all the hype around making money. So missing out on gains or trading at the wrong time. We've probably all had this happen to us at some point. So cancelling a sell order at $5 a share only to have the share price drop by half within the coming weeks is something that happened to me recently. But what I've noticed about trading and money now, after being in the game for a few years and trading Bitcoin and shares, is that at the end of the day, it's just numbers on a screen. If you're investing more money than what you're willing to lose, then your risk profile is probably too high and you're probably leaning towards gambling rather than investing. So look at these examples here. Mani Maumi, an early days Bitcoin developer who sold 55,000 of his Bitcoin back before 2012. He shares his story and perspective that in the end you can't let the what ifs ruin or take a hold of your life. He surely could have been a billionaire, but he couldn't have known that back then. You can only make the value judgments with the information you hold at the time of trading. So at the same time, the same sentiment was shared across on a forum, Wall Street Bets on Reddit. So this person poses a question: how rich are you autists playing with 30 plus K, 100K plus, etc. like it's monopoly money? He says he invests and he doesn't mind the small gains, but he looks at this sub and sees all of the posts and seeing people lose up 200K a year. So Old Precision here has said, after a long enough period, it stopped feeling like money. It's just a number and I want a bigger number. I became unafraid of taking losses as long as the main number kept going up. Eventually, you get to the point where you realize that you spent 2 minutes thinking about shorting 20K of some stock, and over the weekend you wasted an hour long trying to save $5 on shipping. So the point here is, don't be scared to make a call and trust your gut, and don't put too much skin in the game that it's going to affect you long term. So there we go, guys. Thanks everyone again for watching. This has been my 3rd video, and I was happy to get 10 views on the ones before. So if you did enjoy any of the content in this video, please feel free to share this with some friends, family, and maybe even just pop some feedback down in the comments for me as well. I'm always looking to improve my content, which I'm enjoying creating at the moment. Hope you had a great Christmas and New Year's. Peace out, guys.